Now she's dating her dead partner's best friend. That's cute. Hey everyone, I forgot to mention that this is going to be a spoiler-free vlog. There will be an extra spoiler-filled section at the end, but I will definitely let you know before that happens so that you do not get spoiled. I'm not trying to ruin your reading experience. So yes, this is spoiler-free. Hi everyone, it's like 12:30 in the morning, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm starting Reminders of Him. This is just gonna be a little reading vlog. It literally came out today. I got it in the mail just today because I pre-ordered it like last month. I'm just really excited. I wanted to let you know that I'm starting it right now. I'm probably gonna read for like 30 minutes to an hour because I'm doing Zoom tomorrow for class, so I don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn. So I'm just gonna read for a little bit because I'm like wide awake right now. I'm very excited. We'll see how this goes. Okay, it's the next day. I'm doing my makeup and getting ready for a Zoom class. Oh, I forgot I was low battery. Hold on. Back to what I was saying. Last night I got up to page 22 before I fell asleep. So I basically finished the first 4 chapters. As of right now, it was a little meet cute. We have a backstory, not really a backstory, but like an intro to Kenna. Ledger already mentioned watching 4-year-old. So I'm thinking that maybe this is referring to her daughter, because we do know from the back of the book that she has a daughter that she's trying to reconnect with. I'm thinking maybe he like takes care of her or something, but I don't know what the relation is yet. But yeah, so far I don't really know too much. I mean, I only read 20 pages, but the lady at the apartment complex or whatever, she's just like, I won't make you pay for electric for the first month if you take a cat. It's just like, what kind of apartment complex is this? I don't really like cats, but I'd definitely rather pick a cat over paying $250 for my electricity. Also, because at least I have a companion and I won't feel so alone. Okay, yeah, that's all I have to say about the book right now. I'll update you later when I have more thoughts. Okay, so my class just ended and I'm about to start reading again. Last night I actually did tab some parts of the book and I just didn't share it. I think Ledger's parents are hilarious. They showed up to the bar drunk and like fighting over the jukebox and stuff, and they were betting on him not remembering their anniversary. I still have to highlight it, but this part that says, I don't date the girls I meet in this bar, twice I've broken that rule, and twice it's bitten me in the booty. And because of that line, I feel like it is gonna bite him in the booty again. Also, just so you can keep up, I do have a tabbing system. Pink is for lovey-dovey scenes, romantic scenes, or just beautiful things in general. Orange is for quotes that I really like. Yellow is for surprising things or funny things. Green is for foreshadowing or something that I'm predicting that might happen in the future. Blue used to be for definitions of words that I didn't know, but I'm changing blue to sad things. And then purple is just, I combine both of these, but just because they're different shades of purple and sometimes it's kind of hard to differentiate the two when they're actually on here. These are just random comments and just random things I want to point out, and I'm also going to include definitions with the purple ones instead of the blue ones. Yeah, so I'm only on page 29 and I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs. I tabbed this page 3 times. Now she's dating her dead husband, fiance, boyfriend, I don't know, her dead partner's best friend. That's cute. This is gonna be messy, I know it. It is later in the day. I've taken a shower. That's why my hair is a mess, because I like washed it and everything. But I'm going back to reading this. She's like writing a letter to Scotty and she's saying that she's in a new state in a new town. No one knew my mother. Who is her mother? Automatically, who is her mother? No one knew my mother. What's that supposed to mean? I have so many, like, I don't think I've ever annotated something as much as I've annotated this book. I feel like it's because I've read so many Colleen Hoovers before and I feel the need to figure it out before it happens. I don't know. I'm gonna read until midnight because I need to be up by 7 tomorrow. I just read the scene where she's talking about how she met Scotty. Like, it's so cute. He had a girlfriend, and then he met her, and then he broke up with her, came back, and now they're going on a date. What the heck? I highlighted all of this. I just finished chapter 8, and I finally got to meet DM, and she's so cute. So it's a couple days later, and I am reading for a little bit. I have like an hour to read. I got to the part where at this point Kenna is like desperate to see DM. Well, she's been desperate, but like even more so now. And she's talking about how she's like so tempted to just kidnap her because she wants to see her that bad, even if it was just for a few days, and she would take her to Disneyland, give her all the presents, give her everything, get caught, go to prison, and then later on when she would get out for kidnapping, DM would be an adult and she'd forgive her, because like who would get mad at a parent for just kidnapping their child just because they wanted to see them? Reading from Kenna's perspective, it just, my heart breaks for her, my heart aches for her. And reading from Ledger's perspective and understanding how Patrick and Grace feel is just heartbreaking. And it's just because I feel so conflicted. Like, I want both sides to get what they want. I wish we could just ask DM what she wants, but like, she's 5, so she's not gonna know, you know what I mean? She's not gonna know what's gonna hurt her emotionally or what's best for her. I feel bad for Ledger too, because he feels guilty to Kenna because he can't help her see her daughter, and he also feels guilty to Grace and Patrick because he's like kind of helping Kenna at the same time, and he feels guilty to Scotty because like, what would Scotty want in this situation? But then Scotty didn't know that Kenna was gonna do what she did. There's no way she would just like crawl away and leave him unless she was super drunk. I don't know, unless he wanted to die. Well, I don't know. You never know with a Colleen Hoover book. That's why I'm so like confused. I'm on chapter 23, which is on page 159, and we're reading from Kenna's perspective. Huzzah! I feel like this book is just a whirlwind right now, and we're at like the plateau of the plot. So now I'm just waiting for something crazy to happen because it's a Colleen Hoover book. But yeah, I'll update you in a bit. Okay, it's the next day again. I keep falling asleep while reading. I'm a busy gal. How do I have like 5 lip balms in this apartment, but I don't have one right next to me? I went on a run this morning, so my legs are like really tired. I went on a run yesterday morning and this morning, so like I'm sore, and then working out on top of that, it's just my legs are a little tired. Maybe I should do some squats. I'm currently on page 186. I read a little bit last night. Last night I read the part where Ledger asked Kenna if she thinks she's more scientific or artistic, and Kenna said artistic. And then he said, DM has a wild imagination. I always wondered if she got that from you. And she said, my heart fills with pride. Like, oh, I wish she could get to know her daughter. I feel like there's something we are missing. There is something that I am missing, and it has not been revealed yet, because I don't know, there has to be something behind it. I love how Ledger is getting jealous like every time she has the slightest bit of alone time with Roman. He gets so jealous. Also, side note, look how pretty my highlighters are. I love them. I'm getting sleepy, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have like 100-something pages left. I am at the part where Kenna is gonna talk about what happened the day Scotty died. Ledger just said to her, I'm sorry you lost him. And Kenna said, it's the first time anyone has ever acknowledged that I lost Scotty that night too. So I finished Reminders of Him. You know how I said I wasn't gonna cry? I didn't cry, I teared up, but I didn't like sob uncontrollably. I just thought there were a couple of, not necessarily plot holes, but things that were a little unresolved. I would have loved to see a little more of Rowan, a little more of, I think her name was Mary Ann. We didn't get to see a resolution of any of the side characters, which, I mean, they're side characters. The story isn't about them, but like her supervisor at the grocery store, like we don't get to see a conclusion of that. I feel like the book could have been a little longer. Overall, the book was really good. I rated it 4 stars. I would recommend that you read it. It is very, very sad. There's a lot of trigger warning, so please look that up if you kind of haven't already figured it out by watching this video. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys all of these spoilery scenes, so if you do not want to get spoiled, please do not watch from now on. Yeah, okay, bye. Right here, this green section, I highlighted I was supposed to meet his best friend for the first time. The meeting never happened. I can't remember why. It's been a long time, but his friend had to cancel. And I wrote, it's Ledger, isn't it? I thought that would be like confirmed or whatever later on in the book, but it happened right here at the bottom of the page. So I wrote, oh, LOL. And she told him her middle name instead of her first name, so he doesn't recall her at all. Oh shoot, I just realized that when she goes the next day to try to get custody of her child, Ledger was probably gonna be there, because Ledger was talking about watching over a 4-year-old, and that's probably her kid because he's Scotty's best friend. So he's gonna be there like in the courtroom, and they're gonna both be like, awkward. Ah! I just read the scene where she's talking about how she met Scotty, and she said she doesn't date customers, so then he returned the plates. Kenna's explaining why she was imperfect in front of Scotty's parents. It's because she didn't experience the same kind of upbringing that he did, and she just wanted to soak it in, and she was like scared of his parents, like especially his mom, not liking her. She said that she wanted to help in the kitchen, but she didn't know how, so she didn't offer because she didn't want Grace to be disappointed with her. And during the prayer before dinner, she was so shocked that someone would actually thank God for her, so she was opening her eyes the whole time to just let it soak in. And then when Grace saw that, she was like, why are you opening your eyes during prayer, in her head. It's later in the day. I went to class, but Ledger talks about this girl he was engaged to named Leah, and apparently he like called off the engagement because he thought she wasn't good enough for DM. So he's like acting like her actual father, and it makes him sound like he's a single dad. He's not her dad, but like he feels the responsibility to take up that role, and he's such a sweetheart. But like, Ledger, you gotta live your life, come on. He can be like a father figure, but she has Grace and Patrick, you know what I mean? Like, he has no, I mean, I'm all for him showing love and affection for DM and being a sort of guardian for her, but like to a certain extent. She just got the restraining order. So sad. Like, give the woman a chance. I am at the part where Kenna is gonna talk about what happened the day Scotty died. I thought there was gonna be a crazy plot twist, but it's just a miscommunication. Still sad, but I'm very happy of how like Kenna fit back into their lives. But again, I do feel that it was just a little sudden at the end where it shows Kenna's playlist, because she previously did not like to listen to music because it reminded her of Scotty. And all the songs on it are like happy songs, like really happy songs. And how they named their baby Scotty. Oh my gosh, that killed me. That killed me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, especially if you stay to the end. That really means a lot. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is my first like dedicated reading vlog towards just one specific book, so if you want to see more of these, let me know in the comments and I'll definitely do that. I'm speaking quietly because everyone is asleep, so I'm trying not to wake anyone up. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.